Hello. Today we will be going to another hard version of a fight dungeon, Sastasha hard. The very first dungeon you went to was Sastasha, if you've been following through the MSQ. And this is the hard version of that. Yeah. There's this little parrot here we're following, you know? Alright, I'm eating some food, so I get my experience buff, so that I can get some extra experience while I'm running through this dungeon. Sastasha hard is what we're doing. I'm gonna pool 2 packs. Yes. Yeah. In this particular fight, this healer is actually new. You'll see how I can tell later. But I just do the first 2. I'll watch out for the AoEs and stuff. I'm using my mitigation, my rampart. Rampart for tanks mitigates, I think, 20% of the damage you take, and so it's good to not take so much damage by using that. It's kind of like a shield, if you will. If you don't know what mitigation means, yeah, you're like preparing to not take as much damage. So usually if people call out use your mitigations, they mean to use like these skills you have that will decrease the damage. Or if they say use your cooldowns tank or something like that, then what they mean is also the mitigation stuff, like the damage reduction stuff. Okay. Also, if people use that tone with you, like, I don't know, in voice chat or even in text chat, and they're like yelling, then, you know, it's more their problem than your problem. You try your best, but anyway, okay. My health is going down a little bit, which is fine. Like, if you, so it's kind of telling me this healer is either new or they're very experienced. Okay, because like if you're a confident healer, you'll let people's damage get pretty low, but you're confident you can heal it up. Or if you're a new healer, you might be panic healing. You're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do here. So I'm kind of trying to keep an eye on that. That's how I try to read other players in the game. Okay, so this first boss has some unique things you need to look out for. It's very easy to die here. Okay. Also, one thing that I'm looking here, as soon as we get in, I notice that the healer puts Medica 2 on all of us. And what Medica 2 does is it does AoE heal for everyone and also gives us a bit of a regen. So our health regenerates a bit. But then I notice that the healer does Medica 2 again, while our health is already kind of high. So that's already making me think, oh, the healer's probably a new healer. Maybe. Okay. So, this is just stuff I'm keeping in mind, okay? So here in the actual fight, I'm going in, turning the boss around, per usual, as tank. I turn the boss around so that people can hit the back. Certain classes will have positionals where they need to have access to the sides or the back of the boss so that they output more damage. So that's why I turn it around. Okay. Now the boss is going to do this one move where he gives someone this slime. Okay, this thing. Slime. So it hits MM, the summoner, and now they have this slime thing. What this does is it adds a dot to the person, which stands for damage over time. Okay? Quite literally, it does damage over time. As time goes on, this person is going to take some damage. Now, okay, see, they're starting to lose some health here. They're starting to lose some health, but naturally they also gain health because everybody regenerates health. But yeah. Anyway, but the healer is also spamming Medica 2. Now, what happened just now is these two got slimed, and so MM has 2 stacks of the slime and DJ has 1 stack of the slime. Okay, this is gonna be kind of important. Also, I've got this little icon on me, this little target thing. Let's move it back a little so you can see that happening. Okay, the boss also does this impale move, which is just attacking me. Okay, and then I got this pray thing. Okay, pray. And you see this little line here? It's attached to me. So I have this pray thing. What happens with this is I'm going to get stunned by it momentarily. See, there. I have stunned. I've been stunned. Anybody can be targeted with that prey thing, and then the boss will attack them and stun them. So you can actually pass it on to someone else, but then they'll get stunned. Okay, now this move, DJ just died. Okay, the machinist. What happens with this move, it's called tail screw, is it will hit someone so that they have 1 HP left. However, if they have this slime debuff on them, then it will just kill them. Or not 1 HP, but like 1% or something. Yeah. Okay, so see, straight up, this person just died. Just like 1 shot died because they had the debuff, and then the tail screw thing was on them. So what the healer needs to do is use Asuna. It's a move, it's a skill, to remove the debuff. So this fight relies a lot on the healers Asuna-ing things. But let's see what happens when the healer doesn't. Okay, so I got the pray thing again. Look at this. So I'm gonna get stunned soon. And then also at the same time, you know, everyone's got the slime stuff on them. Okay, and now look at how much damage everyone's taking. Okay, so I'm stunned. I'm getting attacked by stuff. DJ has 2 slime things, and they're targeted again for the tail screw. They're probably gonna die. Oh look, they died. Okay, so at this point, I'm definitely like, okay, the healer is new because of some little things I noticed before, and also because like we're all dying, and then they're not using Asuna to remove debuffs from us. Not all debuffs can be removed, however, a more experienced healer would, if they see debuffs, try to use Asuna at least. And so noticing that I never saw them use Asuna, or the fact that we also had the slime thing, I was like, okay, maybe I should help out a little. So eventually I start typing in the chat to kind of inform the healer of what's up. Also, I kind of wait for them so they know which direction to go. So yeah. So I noticed one of the beginning pools, the healer kind of waited a bit. I almost died, but I didn't. I was like, this might be a really good healer or a new healer. Okay, as soon as we got into the first fight, they used Medica 2, the raid-wide AoE heal, twice when they didn't need to, because we were already at full health. And so, okay, that indicated to me maybe they're new. Okay, and then we all start dying, and we have debuffs that can be Asuna'd. You can use Asuna on it. However, that did not happen because nobody was losing their slime debuffs. So it didn't seem like they had tried. It's fine if you don't know that, but if you try to use Asuna and then it works, then you keep doing that kind of thing, you know? So those are the things that I looked out for. I'm not trying to blame them or anything, but it's just like understanding their play style and relating it to like how I was when I was a new healer indicates to me, okay, I need to have more patience and maybe coach them a little bit. Okay, so this person, these two got slime on them. Okay, so we'll watch their health. I'm trying to bring the boss a little closer so that I can be a little closer to get more heals, since this healer tends to spam Medica 2 often. Okay, DJ got targeted with the tail screw again, and they straight up died from that because they had the slime debuff. So I think at this point I'm still trying to work out, like, okay, see, there we go. I was trying to work out what is going on, why are people dying, because when I ran this I didn't fully know what was going on. So the fact that I at this point I was paying attention to the health. I noticed that they got the slime, saw the tail screw thing, saw this person get one shot, and then I was like, okay, I really need to understand what these debuffs are doing. And so that's when I highlight over this thing. Vicious discharge is hampering movement and inflicting damage over time. Okay. So, I was like, that clearly seems bad. We should probably do something about that. Now I got this prey thing again. I didn't really catch on to that. Okay, then they got slimed again. Okay. I think when I got stunned, it wasn't that big of a deal to me, because I was just worried that everyone else was dying so quickly. The thing is, from what I've read from others, you can give your prey target stun thing to someone else, and they'll get stunned instead. Because as tank, I can interrupt or stun the boss when it's doing tail screw, and then that might save someone. So I didn't know that at the time, but reading it out here in other stuff, like, I've determined that's probably the best thing to do. So if the tank is targeted with the prey thing, you want to stun someone else so the tank can stun the tail screw so someone doesn't die. And also the healer needs to take care of these slime things, because look at all these people. You're gonna die soon. Okay. So look, I get stunned again. And at this point, like almost right after, it does tail screw. If I had stunned the boss right now, probably could have saved someone. But yeah. Didn't know that. So dies. Summoner dies. We're kind of relying on the healer using Medica 2 a lot. And I'm just trying to straight DPS the boss so that we can make it through. Okay, I got prey again. Got this 9 on me. I'm gonna get stunned real quick. There. Now I can't do anything for a little bit. I'm almost dead. DJ's gonna die because they got this slime. Yeah. There we go. Okay. And I'm almost dead. But I try to carry it through. I use my invuln. This is my invuln. So I won't actually die for a few seconds. My invuln will always get me to 1 for the duration of it, so I won't die. And look at that. So we made it. However, look at this. The healer's got 3 slime things. Even though the boss is dead, the healer is here taking damage. It's taking. Look how much damage they're taking because they got 3 slimes. And see, I'm telling them in chat that they should use Asuna to get rid of their slimes, but then they die. So, yeah, serious business in this dungeon. You know, if you want to make it through this. This first fight started taking a long time. This is already 14 minutes into this guide. I just spent all this time on the first fight. Anyway, so that's that. Alright, I'm going to skip ahead a little because we were kind of just waiting for the healer to get over here. They got lost. So I had to go get them. But anyway. Alright, so we're moving on. Next set of ads. At this point, I definitely know the healer's new. So I try to take it easy. I turn around and make sure everyone's following me and like ready to go. Yeah, and it looks like we actually can't go any further, so I just park it right here and make sure people are comfortable. As a new healer, I can see I got like I got a regen and a medica. It's not really necessary because I'm already at full health. But I do know that as a new healer, it's more common for new healers to overheal because they're afraid of people dying, which is fine. But over time, after you play enough and practice and stuff, you'll come to understand how much you actually need to heal, and then you can start doing more damage, which will take the enemies down faster, and then you won't have to be in the fight so long that the tank is, or anyone is taking so much damage that you have to heal more. You know, it's like there's a balance to it. But at the beginning, it's fine if you're over healing. It'll just take a little longer, and that's okay. Anyway, okay, I was waiting for everyone to catch up there, and then I can grab all this stuff. These brine things are exploding. It's kind of yucky. Okay, one of these things did a range attack, so just be careful. So actually, like the healer using Medica 2 is fine here, but they're overdoing it a bit. But again, it's fine. There's a lot happening. Also, it's a level 50 dungeon, so your MP will still, you have a decent amount of MP for all this stuff, you know, so it's okay. Okay, we just keep going straight forward. Let me open this door. Okay, this next boss is a little tricky. A lot of stuff is gonna happen. Oh, we're waiting for the summer. Okay, so this is the main boss here, Captain Madison, and then here are his, like, bros. So I'm just gonna pull all of them together with my AoE move. And the ads go away well enough, but we're gonna get multiple sets of ads. Ideally, it would be best to pull all the ads together, but okay, this thing that happens, Captain Madison is going to start shooting his gun at someone. He's going to target a person. Look, okay, he's got this little sword thing in one hand and a gun in another hand. So, watch over here. He rushes to someone, slices them, okay, and runs this way. And now, you can see he's using his gun, okay. He's targeting WF. He's just keep shooting. So what you gotta do is you just gotta keep attacking the captain. Apparently it's a percentage base on his health. And then it will move to the next phase of his attacks. So if you see that happening, you want to just focus on the boss. Anyway, okay, so there's all these ads coming out here. I pick them up so they're not attacking other people. But and this next set of ads, okay, so he does a slicey thing. This next set of ads will start attaching to people. Yeah, see, he just rushes to people and slices them, and then he starts firing them with his gun. So he needs to keep attacking him to a certain percentage to get to the next phase, or else he'll keep shooting people. Okay, this set, okay, one of these guys is like crawling on the ground. Okay, I got death throws on me. That means I can't move. I'm just stuck here. And that's why I couldn't get out of that AoE. Did you see that? Watch this guy. This guy. He's just crawling on the ground. Okay? So he like, they're like holding on to me and I couldn't get out of that AoE. So you gotta take care of those ads quickly. There's other ads too that like start holding on to you. Okay, look at this. They've got an ad on them. These two have ads stuck to them. So yeah. And then, okay, and then this one is AoE stuff. So it's important to take care of the ads. I try to gather them all in one place so I can use my AoE move. Just to take care of all that, you know? At this point, you see, Captain Madison, he just ran away. Straight up just, like, left us. Yeah, he was like, take care of the rest, you guys. Yeah, see, he bounced out of there. Anyway, yeah. So, if you can move, attack the thingy that's holding onto you, and then go help other people. Especially melee, because they can't do much without being close to a thing. Like, range can still attack forward. But anyway, yeah. You gotta take care of your own first, and then go take care of other people. Just like in an airplane. You gotta put your mask on, your oxygen, before helping other people. You know what? In real life, too, you should definitely take care of yourself before you can take care of other people, or else you're not gonna have enough energy. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, okay, I'm waiting again for more people to show up. There's kind of... I think they're taking care of the loot. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, in these, like, earlier dungeons, I was gonna say younger dungeons. In the earlier dungeons, there's gonna be more people who don't transition between, like, the menus as quickly, and it's fine just to be patient, you know. Let them see what the loot is. But if you do get people who want to just rush the dungeons, then, you know, you can say something that you want to take it slower, or you could just take your time and then eventually catch up to them, and or you can run up until right before the boss area and hang out and then take care of the loot and then go in. Okay, so for this area I pull everything. So I pull everything. I think I want to do it. Okay, I pulled these two because actually, yeah, I can see that my health is lowering. The pool over there, the last pool, more ads pop up, and so since I'm probably thinking I don't think the healer can handle the pressure, I stay here. But you can definitely pull everything over to this area if you have a good healer and you're confident with your tanking abilities, like keeping it all together. So yeah, watch. There's only 3 right now, right? A bunch more are gonna pop up soon. And it's gonna look overwhelming, but in actual, okay, you gotta take care, you gotta watch out for the AoEs too. It will look overwhelming, but the new ads that pop up actually get taken out pretty quickly. But it's just visually overwhelming, especially if you're new to this dungeon, or new to dungeons in general, or don't play dungeons often. Okay, here's one guy. Look at that. Wow, there's 3 more. There's 4 more. Oh my goodness, they're coming. They're coming. Okay, watch out for this AoE, okay? And then there's some other ones. See, there's a lot. These powder monkeys, drowned powder monkeys, okay? So it looks like a lot, but if you can control it and keep it all in one place, yeah, I use reprisal, so all of their attack doesn't do as much. It's doable. See, I'm not losing that much health. They don't do that much damage. So it's fine. Okay, also this chain. The main boss dude has chained himself to the healer. So that's why the healer got dragged over. It's like, it's actually similar to my home gang move, my invuln. It attaches to someone. Okay, but anyway, see? This chain. So that means, now they have this home gang. See, this icon looks similar to my icon, you know? But this one's pointing down, and so that means it's a debuff, which means it's a bad thing. quote-unquote bad thing, because now this person is attached to the healer and they can do something. But anyway, we took care of that guy, and now we take care of more ads. They just keep coming at us. And so the healer might be panic. Their healer's panic healing right now. We are already at full health. They just straight up, it's fine, it's fine, it's totally cool. Like, I think people might chuckle a little, but it's also fine. If that's what you gotta do to make it through the dungeon, just do it, okay? I've totally done that. And I've totally waited until, like, you know, a quarter of someone's health to start healing them. Usually I reserve that for people who are saying, like, you know, they want to pull as much as possible, or I'm playing with friends and stuff. But yeah, I think what I'm trying to say is do what you gotta do to learn, okay? And if some people want to play a certain way, then just let them play that way. As long as no one's, like, you know, making fun of each other or insulting each other, it should be fine. Okay, in this fight, this guy, the main guy, is gonna do this big move. Did you see that? The Kraken. Okay, the Kraken's got these things. There's tentacles and there's arms, okay? They're different. Okay, also these ink blots, get out of the way because it's gonna drop ink on you. Now, what is important here is, watch this. Look at this move. It's big. It's... Wait. I moved back too far. I'll get it. I'll get the screen. I'll get the frame. Pro video editing here. I can do this. Yeah! Okay, see how far this goes? It's all up in there. So what I do is I hang out in this corner, or I hang out in this corner so I can stay close. If you're melee, it's best to hang out closer, you know what I'm saying? If you're ranged, then it's fine to stay a bit further back, you know, back here, back in this area, because you can still attack the boss. But yeah, I hang out in this corner and go, so there it is. It's kind of far. Okay, now you do need to take care of the arms though, but as tank I'm just hanging out at the boss. But yeah, there are arms like whipping around to take care of. The DPS are taking care of that. But yeah, look at all, did you see all of that like ink and stuff? Okay, also ink blot there, it's targeting this area. You're gonna get dropped with stuff over there. The ink thingy will make someone blind, but you can Asuna that. This healer hasn't shown usage of Asuna, but it's fine. Most people have avoided them. Okay, we got this arm. Okay, and we got some tentacles. I'm still hanging out at the okay. We got this arm. Okay. Yeah, watch out for the ink blot. Watch out for the arm slapping you around. And take care of get the arm. Okay, there, I got slapped with a thing, a wallop. Okay, and I'm stunned. Okay, so, you know, that's what happens if you're standing kind of close. Oh, look, now look at this. I got fettered. It's grabbed me. And it's kind of just tosses me. And then now I'm in the AoE, and now I need to get out of there. Real quick, get out of there real quick. No, okay, I got ink jetted. Okay, and that means I'm blind. What does it mean if you're blind? That means it lowers your accuracy. So it's not that big of a deal. It's kind of big, but not too big of a deal. Like, it's okay. It's not like I'm taking excess damage. I'm just not outputting that much damage. So yeah. So this is a better. Yeah. So yeah, if you're ranged, you want to stay back there. If you're melee, you know, you can get up close on the side. Man, it's the whole thing. Okay. Ink blot, okay, avoid that. Ink jet, avoid that too. It wanted to bring its arm towards me, but it couldn't. Did you see that? The Kraken cannot bring its arms to bear against you. It's probably because we DPS'd it down earlier. Oh, now the arms come up again. Done got slapped, but I wasn't standing there, so I didn't get slapped. Okay, looks like the arms came back. So you can take care of the arms, or you can just DPS the boss. From what I've seen, most people just take care of the boss. Just focusing on the boss instead of running around taking care of the arms. But you know, the arms are adds, and you can take care of the arms, especially if you're confused about whether it's an arm or a tentacle. Because they all kind of look like the same wiggly things. But I don't know. Oh my god, are we gonna analyze this? Okay. Okay. Why not? That's what long guides are for. Okay, look at this. Okay. This thing is like a triangle long cylinder shape. Okay. Okay. And then we got other ones. Okay, so these ones slap down. But we also got other ones, okay? There's the one with the hook on it. Oh my goodness. You know what I'm talking about? The one that grabbed me. Had a little hook or something. Yeah, that one over there. Did you see that? Oops. Well, now I'm hyper focusing on this. I want to know the difference. I want to show it. Let me see your. Let's see. There. See how this has more of a hook? Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm gonna show it. You just leave, you guys. The guide's over. This is just extra. Just leave. Just leave. I'm just gonna keep trying to get this. Just go. Dang man, it's like 8%, right? See? Look at this. It like has a little hook thing on it. Like that. You know? You know what I mean? Whereas this other one's just like a, oh, it's like a, like it's smooth. But this one's like, it's like a hook. Anyway. Okay, so there's two of them that look like this claw thingy. Okay, like that. Look at this. Whereas this one's more like, and then this one's like, so, and look at how over here and here, you know, look at how many arms it's got versus how many it's just got 2 tentacles. And yeah, so I think the 2 tentacles are the ones that can do the grabby thing. Like, remember I got tossed earlier? Okay, but the arms slap down, so you can DPS those down. Anyway, alright, that's the end of the fight. Wow. Okay, I just want to clarify, I'm not that into tentacles, okay? I was just very curious because there were definitely, I was like, what is the difference between a tentacle and an arm? What the hell? Okay. But yeah, now we know. The tentacles can grab you and throw you into the ink plot. And then the arms can be DPS down, and they slap and do the wallop thing, I think, or they do damage, and then they also can send ink plots. Is the whole thing. Yeah. Okay. Well then, yeah, that's that. I hope you enjoyed the guide, and I don't know, what is it? It's January 20th. Happy New Year, you guys. Bye.